We just rode the D&R Trail from, where'd we go?
Rock Hill.
Yep, to Princeton, New Jersey. And this is what you need to know before you go. Okay, so this trail is made up of a lot of different kind of trail. There was some crushed cinder and some crushed gravel, but you know, it was kind of muddy. Honestly, if it has rained recently, I would not go on this trail. It hasn't rained here for a couple days, and there were some pretty substantial areas. I mean, we never got wet. There was definitely dry area.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wouldn't go out here if it rained the night before.
The trail is fairly flat for most of the ride. Bumpy at times. I certainly wouldn't take a stroller. You know, if you had like a kid's trail or a dog's trailer, I would not take that on this road. You're just they're gonna be bumping the whole way.
And there was one area that was really bumpy.
What? Oh my word! This trail crosses just a few roads. In fact, one goes under a tunnel.
Which we passed.
Yes.
We totally passed the tunnel and we're like, okay, there's no way of getting across.
All right, it's a little bit noisy here, but I just wanted to let you know that we missed the sign that tells you to cross under a tunnel. It's a really obvious sign. I don't know why we missed it.
Okay, so you're going to be riding along a river most of this way, and at some point you're riding in between. One's technically a lake. It's called the Carnegie Lake. Now, one thing was cool. You saw the cones that were on the lake before?
Oh, yeah,
okay.
That's right.
If you come when Princeton is in session, we're in the middle of summer, so it's not in session right now. But my husband and I rode here, and you could see sculling. I think that's what it's called. Don't come at me if it's not. But it was so cool. There were races happening and people were cheering them on. But it was like on the other side of the, I think, lake. So just a fun thing to ride along. You might see some boaters or scullers. We're at the trailhead and you almost miss it because it's like right off this tiny little thing. Let me show you.
All right, silly us. It looks like we parked in the wrong spot, but you can clearly see that there is a better parking lot around the corner on Kingston Rocky Hill Road.
So we just showed you where we parked, but we really didn't see much between where we started and getting to Princeton, except one small area. So, you know, you can go on Trail Links and find the perfect places to park for how long you want to ride.
We are actually on our way to Princeton, and we're heading there to go to a coffee shop. I haven't been there for a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't even know where the best coffee is in Princeton these days.
There's got to be good coffee because this is a college town.
Yeah. Hey, if you know a great place, leave that in the comments and maybe we'll visit that the next time we're on this trail.
Yeah, because we live only an hour away.
Yeah.
We only rode about 5-ish miles. You can totally keep going on this trail, but we're going to actually turn right onto Washington Boulevard because we want to go into Princeton for that all-important coffee.
Keep in mind, from Washington Boulevard into Princeton, it's uphill the whole way. It was a little hard for us, but it's definitely doable.
Oh yeah, definitely doable. I mean, this is new to our season of riding. We're not used to hills yet, so don't judge us. So we told you before, our goal is to always stop someplace and have coffee or lunch if it's lunchtime or whatever. So we did find, I don't remember, what's the name of it?
At Earth's End.
Oh, right. Now, there's tons. This is a college town.
Yeah.
There's tons of coffee places. And they had decent coffee. I had iced coffee. It was a little watered down, but she liked, you had iced coffee and she liked hers.
I really liked it.
But hers was decaf.
Yeah, decaf.
Different pot.
Well, sometimes decaf is bitter, and this was really good.
Oh, well, there you go. And the lady was the person working. She was great.
Yeah.
So it was cute. Very cute.
As far as any restrooms, we didn't really see any. A couple of places had porta potties, and you'll see that maybe in a parking lot or two, but otherwise there isn't really any place to go on the trail.
Nope, you might need to go into Princeton if you really got to go.
So Bobby, would you take kids on this trail?
I think between the roads, I would feel comfortable. I think crossing over some of those roads, if I had a kid who was riding their own bike, I think I would be nervous. Although the cars did stop, so I don't know. I mean, you know your kids. Kari, would you ride this trail again?
I think I definitely would.
Okay.
I liked it. I loved that it was shady, and it was a little adventurous too. It wasn't just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sometimes we've been on trails where you just see the same thing. And there's some wildlife that you see along the way. We saw this blue heron take flight. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do it, but probably when it's a little cooler.
And I would agree with Kari. I've ridden this a couple times, once with my husband, and I thought it was fun. I definitely think, like we said before, I would not come after the rain, because you literally, it was like sometimes you were going back, it was a whole maze to try to get through. But I do think besides that, it's well maintained.
Yes.
So that's a bonus. And then having the river, I actually think the river made it a little bit cooler. Because like we said, it's beastly hot today. We are insane to do this today. But yeah, I would ride it again.
We have done a lot of rides on the Delaware River, both on the New Jersey side and the Pennsylvania side.
We actually have a whole playlist of many loop trails going from bridge to bridge from New Jersey to Pennsylvania. So we are going to go ahead and put the playlist right here so you can go there. So we'll see you in one of those or another one. God bless.